What's up guys, you join us for another episode of the Outback Explorer. If you're new to the channel, my name's Josh and this is our Troopy that we're setting up for full-time touring around Australia this year. Just a few months away now, so we're really under the time crunch. As you can see, the build is really coming and taking shape, so really exciting. If you haven't watched the previous build videos, head back, watch them first so that this all makes sense. And for people that watched the last episode, yes, a lot has happened since the last episode, so let's head straight back to where we left off. Here we go. Alrighty guys, in the last episode you would have seen we finished building the main storage drawer of the Troopy, and today we'll be carrying on by building the bench top that sits underneath that drawer that slides out and holds our induction cooker. Okay guys, well we've got a pretty exciting day today. I'm finally finishing off this little bench top that slides underneath that drawer over there. This has the induction cooktop on it, so this is where our main food cooking prep area will be. That's pretty much done. It's pretty much just got to get stained, and I've got to fasten down the induction cooktop. Alrighty guys, well there we have it. The bench top with the induction cooker is installed. I could not be happy with how it's come out, so love it. As you can see, really simple, just switch it on. So now we're finally going to carry on with all the cladding inside here. So starting off at the bottom here, I've already made this one, I just need to now install it, so that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, there we have it. The bench seat lid is now on, so this allows us access well inside the Troopy, so I can get to the entire drawer as well as behind the drawer where most of our spares and stuff will be. I will put some more dividers and stuff in later on, but you can get the idea now of how it's going to be. This also is going to be, of course, our bench seat, so this is a perfect height for working on top of this big bench top over here. So now I'm going to carry on and do the fascia piece that goes on the front of this drawer. It's going to be made out of the same V-groove board as what we're doing most of the setup in. So yeah, let's get into that now. Alrighty guys, well I'm not sure where we are with this video, but today I'm carrying on with the main drawer. So I've just stuck this fascia board on with some glue. I didn't realize that it needs 24 hours to set. So those clamps are gonna stay on there and I kind of have to carry on something else for now. So I'm actually gonna jump inside here. Wow. Let me chuck the light on so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. So I'm actually gonna carry on with the 2 drawers that sit in here. So we have 2 storage drawers that pull out here. Just for, I'm not sure what we're going to keep in there yet, but storage is king. So that's what I'm going to carry on with for now while I wait for this drawer to dry. Alrighty guys, well there we have 2 drawers are done. I am stinking hot in here. It is like 40 degrees today, so I'm boiling inside this little box. So I've got them put on soft closed drawer slides, super nice. Pretty hard to open right now just because we don't have handles on them yet. There we go. Super tons of space in there, so really happy with how they've come out. Need a bit of a wipe out, sorry about that. But yeah, soft closed drawer slides, works really well. They're gonna get fascia plates on there obviously, and also some handles, so they're easy to pull out. And yeah, super stoked. So those I'm thinking gonna be for dry food storage, as well as a bit of camera gear and stuff like that will probably go into those. Anyway, I'm really hoping that glue has dried on the fascia plate on the front drawer there, so that I can finally finish painting that and get the front done. Alright guys, back working on the Troopy again today. This drawer that we were doing before is completely finished now, so really happy with how it's come out. We can access it from the inside, which is awesome. Got a little gas strut on there, works perfectly, really happy with that. So now we're gonna get onto the final piece of this whole puzzle, and that's gonna be this framework that comes behind the passenger seat here. And this is pretty important because this is where our boat motor is going to live, as well as a whole lot of our spearfishing gear, fishing gear, all that sort of marine wet stuff will be sitting in this front little storage shop. So we're going to start with that now, start with the framing work so that we can put the final piece of the puzzle in. Here we go. Well, there you can see the last bit of framework is finally in. I'm so happy to have all the structural bits behind us now. So now I'm going to start with all the outside cladding and all the doors and stuff for the cupboards and get into that now. I'll quickly explain what's going on here, what all these compartments are going to do. So in this little one, we're going to have our backup water. So we're going to have a 20-litre jerry can of backup water that we just don't touch, and that's going to live in here, as well as some extra little survival and emergency gear. This is where our boat motor is going to sit, trying to get the weight as far forward as possible. It is quite easy to get in here. I have test fitted it. And on this side, I hope you guys can see this, is going to be just a storage cupboard for like linen, towels, extra big jumpers, and maybe some shoes and stuff will go in there. Underneath there will be all our tools, spares, recovery gear, and that will actually be accessed from behind the driver's seat. So one of the big things for me is that with recovery gear and stuff like that, I have to be able to access it from the driver's seat. So anyway, we're going to get into cladding all this stuff now, do all the pretty work, which is really, really good. I'd love to see how this build comes together now. Let's go. Alrighty guys, well here we have it. We are cutting the final panel for the entire interior build. I am so excited to get this done. I'm absolutely exhausted from doing this build, but it is coming together. So I've finished this whole inside paneling. Excuse, it is an absolute mess at the moment. Obviously there's a lot of finishing touches like the bench seat, cushion, flooring and stuff that still has to go down, but the actual structure is pretty much done. We got one panel, which is this panel that sits behind our seats. So as you can see, this panel that sits here behind our seats is the last panel to go in. So I have one little door that's accessible from behind my seat, which is where I'll get all my recovery gear from and all the tooling. That's where I'll be able to get all that easy access from behind my seat whilst I'm in the driver's seat, which is optimal for me. Anyways, I'm gonna get cracking into this last piece. I am so excited, let's go. Alrighty guys, well as you can see, it looks a ton better now that George has repainted the whole inside. Everything's finally the same color. We tried a whole lot from blacks and each panel was basically different, so it's looking a ton better and heaps clean now. That's all the same color and nice and fresh paint. Finally, we're gonna get started on the flooring now. I've been waiting this entire build to put the flooring down, so we're using just these little vinyl strip flooring. As you can see, it suits really well with the bench top. So we're gonna start doing that now. Let's go. Alrighty guys, well there you have it. The whole setup is in the back. All the cupboards are done, all the electrical's done, cladding is done, got the floor in. It looks absolutely awesome. I could not be happier with how this whole setup has turned out. It has been an absolute journey. For people that have been following know it's been a long road to get to this point, but I would not change a thing. I'm super happy with how it's turned out. Just have a look at it. It is beautiful. So of course, finishing touches still have to happen. We've got a seat cushion coming on here. There's a lot of other little things happening on the back doors here, but they'll be in the next video. We'll have one more video with all the finishing touches that we're gonna do in the back here to make it unique. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and we'll catch you next time.